And we're live, just in time for qualifying round number 5 or 6. I don't know, I'll title the video correctly afterwards. I think it's round 5. Yes, it is round 5. It actually says it right there. That's how stupid I am. Round 5 of the Nations Cup, representing good old England. This race is at a fictional track. This is the Dragon Tail track. And there's two versions of this track, a long version and a short version. I still haven't uploaded the Manufacturer's Cup round 1, where you'll have seen me drive the long version of this track, which is the version that I much prefer. This track is evil from a driving perspective. This is one of the most technical tracks in Gran Turismo. It's a completely made up track, and it's been designed to catch people out. The corners that you will face in this track, it's compound corner after compound corner after compound corner. The fastest way around this track isn't the normal racing line on any of these corners, maybe except this one, but even so, it's a never-ending hairpin. I think what I probably need to do, I need to turn the volume up on my TV just very quickly. If you're wondering what the car is, well, the car is a BMW M3. It's a track specification car, so it's not a road car. I'll give you a quick look at it. It's basically a touring car. And is that guy trying to give me a penalty? Oh. He got a penalty, that is great. So yeah, all I'm trying to do is make sure that I've got clean air. Right, I'm going to go for the lap. Make sure that all my settings are right. Yeah, that'll do. Slight problem with this blue car. He has kind of interfered with my lap. Oh, not this guy. I think this guy's going to do something very silly, isn't it? Not been a great lap. This isn't going to be anywhere near the pace. What is the pace? What is pole? 1:39.7. Okay, I can definitely do a 1:39.7. I've been doing 1:39.0s in practice, so yeah, okay. These guys are a bit slower than I thought. The reference times that I've got are 1:38.5s, so I was thinking that I'm going to be absolutely terrible here. Doesn't look like the case. That was an awful lap from me, but it wasn't really my fault. It was the guy in the blue BMW who kind of got in my way at the hairpin. I was too late. Trying to overtake him on a flying lap is never a good idea. But the first sector felt alright. I've just got to be careful of that curve there. If I take too much of that curve, it is going to spin the car like that. But the fact that I'm 11th with that lap, oh, come on. This is what I like right now though, the track is completely clear. If it can stay like this, then I'll be happy. So these are compound corners here as well. So the right followed by the left there. And then we've got this horrible 4 apex sequence of corners. Kind of like the famous turn 8 in the Turkish Grand Prix at Istanbul. Except it's a bit tighter than that. You've got this wonderful double apex corner here, and the idea is don't even bother with that first apex. You go out wide here and then tuck your car in and on the power. Right, I need to be a bit quiet now because this is probably the lap that's going to count. Oh shit, I've got fucking traffic. Thank you. I've binned it. Two seconds down. That was awful. And it was just because I was distracted by the car in front rather than anything like, you know, it didn't hold me up, it just put me off what I was doing. I'm going to go around for it. I've got one more try. I should have done that straight away. So what's pole now? 1:38.7. Okay, that's much more like it, pole. That's what I thought the pace would be at. But I've kind of got to put it together in this next lap now. No mistakes. No traction control here, by the way. Traction control is for basically losers. So that's how you want to be taking that corner, and then you want to tuck in and out to the rumble strip there. There was a bit more speed to be had there, but that's about as neat as I've taken it in a while. But I am going to have to really concentrate when I start this lap. This is a track where you've just got to hit those apexes. If you miss the apex on any of these corners, it screws you for the corner afterwards. Oh! Game over. It's over. whatever it is now. Pushing like mad. Not gonna make it right round to get another lap. Fourth and a second, final lap. Yeah, final lap. That's a fucking nightmare. Oh my god. Oh, such a three bad laps. The last one my fault. I can't believe that. And I just want to kind of stay on track now, just for shits and giggles. Actually, it's best. It's, you know, I just want to stay on track because it's better. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I was going to say because it's better than just watching a menu. I can only go forwards in the race, but it's going to be difficult from 18th. That is going to be difficult. Oh, 19th now. I want to know who it was that I was racing in that blue car, because that first lap, that was the guy there who's just gone past me. Yeah, having to pass him wasn't ideal. If I'd have just had a half good lap, it would have put me like 10th. Right, we've now got obviously the long introduction thing to go through. I wish there was a way to skip it, or just don't even bother with it. It gets boring, it really does. Okay, on the plus side, we get a grid start. I think I might just hang back and watch what happens. Definitely going to use a tiny bit of traction control to help. I'm not going to rev the engine up just in case it is using fuel, just in case this is a fuel limited race. I think this might be a one-stopper, just halfway through. There's only one tyre compound in this race, but I don't think the hard tyres really last the full distance on this. We'll see. We'll have to play it by ear, and I'll just do what everyone else around me does. The problem with pitting will be that I have to pass anyone who doesn't pit. I know that I'm faster than all of these guys. Watching them go around, definitely. And I've got it in for that one. He's the guy who ran the plastic man in the black BMW. The guy who slowed me up, he's coming up in 18th. That guy. Got the windscreen wipers on like I always do. Right. Can I even see the lights from where I'm starting? Don't know how the lights off. Well, that makes up for the qualifying. I'm 12th already, and one of the cars in front has got a penalty. What an opening lap. I hope I don't stuff this race up from here. Well, I was going to say 10 places in on 8. That was like I was too conservative there. Hello, thanks for joining. Just to catch you up on what's going on here. I've started 18th and I'm having the race of my life. Not so much, need to concentrate. Well, I've stuffed it. And I'm back to almost where I started. This track is by far my least favourite in the game. This track is absolute murder. If you make a mistake, that right there is the consequence of just making a mistake. I'm going to lose another place if I'm not careful here. Oh, come on. Shit. As you can see, I'm not really on top of this at all. Oh, you cheat. Got a car alongside me as well, so I can't really do much about this. Right, now I think I'm just going to practice for the next race. Just try and find my rhythm. Try and close the guys down in front as well. That's a very silly place to have a spin. Taking half a second out of the guy in front. I think my target is to finish 15th. That'd be great. But this is just not my track. Put it this way, the last time I drove this combination of car and track, my best result was basically like 16th. I've driven this combination of car and track before, but in reverse. And yeah, I don't get this track in any direction. I have gained a little bit on the car in front, but I don't think it's going to be enough that I'm going to sort of gain a place at the end of the race. Gained another, what, 6/10 something though, so fingers crossed, eh? Fuck! This is a real shame because that opening lap was beautiful. Try and focus on taking this guy in the red BMW now. I haven't got the pace. The guy behind me is actually closer to me than I am to him. Something's to go in front. I'm losing time in that last corner. I don't seem to have the habit of that last corner. Knew that would be a penalty. Bollocks. Well, that's me finishing 18th. Qualify 18th, finish 18th. Nothing I can do. Oh god, it's going to be 19th. Maybe not, one of them's murdered the other. Yeah, this was really the best I could do, really. I just had no idea where I'm losing the time. I mean, I'm keeping up with this guy in front, but it's like he's passed around half the lap and I'm passed around the other half. And I nearly lost it there. But that guy is going to go 19th and I'm going to go 18th after the penalties. Oh, I randomly came 17th, I don't understand how. Oh, it was just very, very close. 371, 636, 791, very close between them. We've got quite a long race, wait until the next race I think, because this is a very short race. But yes, that was a complete disaster. I mean, I've gone up one place. The first lap was good, I'm very happy with it. I'm going to take a replay of it. Not going to hang around. I'm glad to have my bogey track out of the way, really. Yeah, the next race is not until 20 past 10. Bugger. What am I meant to do until then? I mean, I can practice. So what I'll do, I'll just do a practice lap just to show that I can actually drive this track. I think the problem is just how I was reacting to cars around me, like racemanship, was just not good enough. Hit me in qualifying as well, didn't get a clean lap. It's pretty embarrassing though when you qualifying lap is 2 seconds off your best lap in practice. That's pretty embarrassing. I'll just show you sort of what I can do. So this first corner, you brake sort of just very lightly towards the end of the rumble strip here. And pivot the car in and down in gear. Hook that inside curve, and then as soon as you feel that you can get on the power, get on the power. I was a couple of miles per hour down on my best top speed through there. Click that curve. Click that curve. I've gone too deep there, that's going to compromise my exit to this one. So this isn't going to be a good time. That's cost me about half a second there. Just by not being able to get the power down this straight. And you want to brake just before that rumble strip starts. You want to gently feed the brake in. I've locked one of the sets of tyres up there. I think it was my front left that locked up there. Where that piece of stand starts, you just get off the accelerator, and then for that one, again, just off the accelerator, use the full width of the rumble strip there. Ooh, now I've tried using a bit of rumble strip there, which I wouldn't normally do. I just wanted to see whether that would work, and it clearly doesn't. I was just thinking, you know, maybe try and use more of the track, but there's just no grip out there, so that was a bad idea. So I'm just going to give it another go. So again, just want to gently downshift, and then as soon as you feel the car bite, there you go. Feed it in. Nearly lost the back of the car there. That wasn't perfect. Again, I had to sort of get a little bit out of the accelerator there, but it's not a bad first sector. That was better. That's one of those corners where you just can't get on the power. And then there, you're off the accelerator. Don't really use the brake. Go. And then this one, this is the corner that's been causing the most grief for me. I actually had to reach around the steering wheel there to shift down because the paddle was up here. I couldn't reach it. But let's see what this lap time is. There you go. 3/1000ths of a second off my best. That wasn't how you take that corner. It's actually somehow up on what I've done before. And we'll coast into that. And again, I got a big slide there. Without that slide, it's giving me track limits as well, which is just so slow. That will be the corner where everyone gets done with track limits. I might play with traction control now just slightly. Just wonder if it will help me get through that chicane at the start of the lap. Somehow still matching my best, but there's no point in completing the lap now because you know, I've got that penalty. It'll not let me keep the lap even if it is faster. So I'm 6/10 off my mates, and they are A-class drivers. So I would say if I can go 6/10 faster around here, then that's enough for pole in the race. But as we can see in that last race, just nowhere on it on the actual race itself. That's a new personal best in the first sector. Fighting the car on the exit lost me a tiny bit of time there. That's what happens. You crack up one corner. Oh god, and this track just doesn't forgive you at all. It doesn't forgive you. Like a normal track, you just run back onto the track there. You know, you run wide onto the rumble strip and you just carry on. But on this track, the rumble strips are so aggressive that they will just do that to your car. Now I'm wondering if I've been taking that final corner in the wrong gear. Maybe that's what's been hurting me. Maybe I should be taking it in third, because in third you don't get any wheel spin. Way too deep there, that's going to compromise me all the way down here. So I think that's maybe an idea that I need to think of, is maybe if I just don't try and find the limit in that corner, I just actually take it easy through that corner and then prioritise the exit down the straight. It will not be the ultimate fastest way round there, but it might be the most consistent. And again, the track just been brutal there. Managed to hold it this time. It should be said that I really hate the car as well. The BMW M3 is one of my least favourite touring cars in the game. It's just a very tail-happy car. It's a car that just, like there, you see, it's breaking traction. It's got too much torque. Plenty of other cars in the touring car category in the game that don't do that. I've completely beansed that. I think it's going to give me a penalty. Yeah, it gave me a penalty. Of course it did. I didn't cut the track. I didn't cut the fucking track. Jeez, man. Come on! Fuck you! Seriously, I'm getting fed up now because I've watched the replays of the best guys and it's literally the line round that corner. Is you just take that wedge of curve there and you get to basically not lift off through that corner. Otherwise you will have to take a lift. But I have watched the top guys and they take it and they don't get a frigging penalty. I just don't get it. good. Just need to not stuff up the final corner. And I've stuffed up the final corner. But I feel like I'm braking earlier than everyone else into that final corner. That's the thing that I just don't get. I am totally braking earlier than the others into that one. That's an example of how getting one corner wrong really hurts you. So I lost half a second there, and it was just because I couldn't get across from the previous corner. I couldn't get back across to the outside again. And it was because the previous corner I just missed the apex ever so slightly. And that is why Dragon Trail, I would put this as the hardest track to learn in any track that I've driven, except Autopolis. Autopolis is even harder to learn. Autopolis is another one though where you get one corner wrong, you get more wrong. See, there's the. I think it's that first corner that I just need to practice. I think the rest of the lap, I seem to know what to do, but I haven't really got the repeatable knack of that first chicane, which is annoying because it's that first chicane that buggers me up in reverse as well. It's even harder in reverse. Because in reverse you're going downhill, the car's just fighting you. I was going to say it appears that I'm in front of my Ghost. I've cocked this up. I can't get that apex. And I've lost a ton of time. You see what I mean? The mistake there was I shifted into 5th. That is a corner where you just want to bounce it off the limiter. By changing up a gear as you go through that corner, you're just going to completely ruin any inertia that's in the car. I'm going to turn the traction control back down to 0. I'm not convinced that it's helping. In fact, it may even be hurting. So it looks like you're allowed to cut a bit more of the first curve than on the second one. So I must not, yeah, I must not hit 5th. Now you see the difference. Still ran wide, and it still completely bollocks my car up. That would be a race-ending incident. But actually, what time is it? I've just realised I'm okay. I'm just making sure that I don't actually miss the entry for the final race. It's one thing that pisses me off about the PlayStation and about my TV and Sky and basically all of the technology that's right in front of me is that none of it shows me the fucking time. None of it. That was better. Fuck's sakes! Come on! Fucking hate this track. It really is just such a bastard to learn. Margin for error, 0. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I actually don't know what to do in those first few corners. I just don't get what the trick is. try taking more curve just to see whether it actually gave me an advantage. It gave me 35 thousandths of a second, and the game just said, no, I'm going to reward you with a penalty of half a second. Those 35 thousandths, no, you're not having them. So I think all I can do now, all I can think of is just to try and study again what like the top players are doing. But I just don't see any difference, or I'm seeing them do things that I know that you're not able to do. I wonder if I load in the ghost of one of the top players. That might be an idea. I went for this guy. I'm supposed to be paying for lessons off that guy, Williams Geo, except they never responded. They've got my money. Williams F1, you have my money. Give me my fucking lesson. It's 40 quid. I want my 40 quid back, please. As you can see, I clearly do need the lesson. Well, that's interesting that my gap to the top 10 in the world is like only half, well, I was going to say half a second, it's less than that. So actually the first sector, not far off. Considering that the first corner I'm losing a tiny bit. Still don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think what I need to do though is I need to turn my ghost off, because my ghost is getting in the way. So turn that off. Oh, it does tell me the time, but it's just not when I'm in a race. 22:04. You know what would be really cool? As if the car's dashboard clock just told you the time. That'd be pretty funny. Now I've turned my ghost off, I have no idea if I'm doing crap times or not. So down in sector 1, but sector 2 was better. That wasn't far off my best. Fuck's sakes! Pissing car. Fucking car! Fuck off! Jesus! Ah. I have no idea how to conquer this car or this track. I hate both. And I wish that they would put some better combinations together than this, really. Penalty? 1 second. No, I've not got one for some reason. Wow, just realised, so my optimum is now matching what my friends have done. I'll say one thing, it is kind of fun drifting this car around some corners. It does drift. That was a good lap to say how much I've been stuck at the final sector. I think I found the trick, it's just that I got too greedy. Let's see if this works and then I'll comment more. I think it was just throttle low. I really do, I think. I was on and off the throttle. I think I just want to be constantly on it. But much lighter. That's thrown away a little time. Down on my best. That was a lot better. I'm actually close to this guy. Except I've lost it there. That was a good middle sector, good exit to the hairpin there. Getting closer to my best again. Can I do it? Can I break into the 138 with this lap? Not a bad final corner either. Yes! Right, I just need to learn how to repeat it now. That's not how. That's 2/10 down already. Made it back up though. I hit the curve perfectly. camber catches me out. I aim for the corner and miss it every time. I know this is very boring just watching me practice, but I can't be bothered to stop recording. What time are we on? Shit! Almost missing the race, 3 minutes. Ah! Go, 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 go. Ah! That's a bit of an oops moment. Oh, thank God for that. That would have been pretty daft. Ah, dear. If you're still with me, thanks for staying with me. God. Well, there you go. I'm basically on the same pace as my mates. It's just, you saw how many laps it took to do that? A 1:38.537 is my optimum. The problem is that these guys that I've been racing against are obviously good enough to just not make mistakes. I am making mistakes. That's the mistake that cost me so much in qualifying. Did that numerous times in qualifying. Ah! Whoops, pressed the wrong button. I have no idea if the sound's been working all of this time, because shitty PlayStation, as always. The controller has decided to be a complete bellend. So, hello everyone, hopefully we've got sound. I don't know. The only microphone is in the PlayStation controller, which is a stupid decision by Sony, because what if you don't use a controller? Then you don't have a microphone. Why they didn't put one in the PS camera, I have no idea. It is a webcam, why does it not have a microphone? But anyway, rant aside, the controller's on charge because the battery in the controller only lasts an hour for some reason. I think it's broke. So, yeah. I'm just going to post up the link to people on YouTube so that they can all watch along and enjoy watching me swear and all that. Except YouTube is crap as well because they don't make it easy for you to switch accounts. I've got a personal account, I've got a game account. They don't make it easy to swap. Of course, this is the point where my internet has completely failed, thanks to BT. Right, I'm going to make myself comfortable. We've got 5 seconds before qualifying starts. Let's see how it goes. Anyone who's just joining from Facebook or from WhatsApp or wherever I invited you from, just a bit of info. We're in a BMW M3 touring car spec, so it's basically like slightly slower than a GT car. Looks like we're going to be going out last in qualifying for some reason, I don't know. Come on, let me go. Come on, let me go, let me go, let me go. Jesus. Are you going to let me go? Come on. Hello. Whoever has joined, I'm stuck in the pit lane. Game's decided. Right, it's finally going to let me do my qualifying. I suppose the advantage of this is that I won't get any idiots in my way. Oh, we're up to 2 viewers, that doesn't happen often. Welcome viewer number 2. This is what I do on a Wednesday night when I'm not working. And we've got comments as well. I can't read the comments, I'm afraid. Well, I'll read the comments either when the qualifying's over or when I pit or whatever. Since we have got people in here watching now, I'll try not to swear for once. I hate this car, I hate this track, I hate everything about this race. If you watch earlier in this stream, you'll have seen that I finished the last race in 17th, having started 18th. I did get up to 10th at one point. I will have to shut up for the qualifying lap on this one because this is a hard track. This is not a track where you can just mouth off whilst you're driving. It'll tear you up and spit you out. We've got our first casualty there, and I'm about to become the second because I binned it. And I binned it because I just wasn't paying attention. So I'm sorry guys, but I'm going to have to focus now. This is, as I said, not an easy track. We've only got a few corners left to go around before the start. I'm a bit concerned whether I'm going to catch cars in front, but hopefully not. Take a wide line through there so that you can cut that apex. I'm aiming for 1:39 something. That's the time I'm aiming for. So here we go. Mouth shut now. Doesn't feel very good. Half a second off my best. One 1:39.9, we're going for 11, we're going to go for another lap. Really pushing it. 4/10 up. Yes! Yes! Haha! I'll have a quick read of the comments if I can whilst I'm going out. Oh, it's just saying hello. Alright, I thought the message in chat might be that your microphone's not working, or something like that, because it's been acting up. It wasn't a great lap, it really wasn't. It's put me fourth on the grid, but that wasn't a great lap. I can do better than that. I've got to gain 4/10 to go further than that. That will all be in the last sector, I think. That's not very good. I think the corner that went really well for me on that lap was this one up here. So you sort of lift where that sand starts there, you pull it in, and then you want to get it all the way over to the right here before you turn over to this little bit of dirt on the left there. and then you want to be full throttle from there. You want to brake just after that sign. Oh no, just before that sign. I've done it again on my outlet, haven't I? Oops. Oh well. Push the limits on your outlet. Don't make that mistake on your flying lap. Yeah, you brake before the sign, not after the sign. Sorry, that was my memory being wrong. So this is third gear. You want to go out wide and then tuck in there. I was losing time in the first corner. That's where I've got to improve. Turn 1. There is a car up in front. That's just gone out on a lap. There's another car there as well. 2,000's up. Come on, baby. Get one more lap in if I'm quick here. Just as well, because I think this lap's not very good. It's that 4 apex corner that's really messing me up. Right, last attempt. Behind me is the person on pole. No mate, I'm not letting you through, I'm on a flying lap. I didn't intend to ruin his lap, but he kind of ruined his own. I'll talk to him afterwards and just point out to him that he didn't need to dive up my inside. That's essentially what he did. He dived up my inside. I'm still happy with 5th though. That's a pretty good start. Just going to set my car up ready now for the start of the race. So I started with traction control on 2. I want to make the same start that I made last time because I gained so many places into turn 1. I want to start with the radar on. Yeah, I know that I've gone wide there, I was just playing around. Actually, this is still a live qualifying session, so I better pull into the pits. Actually, you know, I'm just going to go across the line because it hasn't told me final lap, but it should do. Oh, there we go. I thought it was going to give me another lap then. I'm going to have to explain to Mr. Menti that I was on a flying lap. Right, so now we've got a little bit of an introduction thing to go through, but I mean, if I can stay where I am, I'm happy. Fifth will be pretty good. The key now is just not to get muscled by anyone, just to have a consistent race. What I want to kind of do now is just have a clean opening lap, have a gap to the car behind me that is nice and consistent so that I'm not being forced to defend or go offline or do anything silly like that. We have this silly intro to go through as well. I'll tell you what, I will go onto YouTube now and get the comments open, and then I can try to read them whilst I'm driving, but no promises, because you know it's pretty hard to be looking in two directions. I've got my laptop here though. Oh, this is the point where I meant to mention my sponsors, because I've got two sponsors and I've got two viewers. So my sponsors, the Crafty Beer Guy. If you are in Hereford and you like beer, talk to the Crafty Beer Guy. He's great. He's got a large selection of beers off his market stall. He's in the Herefordshire area, different markets like Ludlow, etc. And then the other sponsor is Boosters and Bubbles, who are a car vaulting service here in Stratford-on-Avon. Really good service. Make your car look like it's come from the showroom, a bit like the cars that you see on screen here today. Apologies to both of those guys. I said I'd get the logos on the cars, and I've still not had time. It's not as easy as I thought, but anyway, you won't be seeing much of the logos on the car anyway. There I am with the windscreen wipers on, as always. I like his username. That's classic. So this is a grid start race as well. There's always a chance to go forwards or backwards after the start. Hopefully forwards. And yeah, I'm now reading the comments. I can see, yes, thanks for the shout out for the livery. This is a pretty cool livery. I'll have to show it off after the video. I didn't make it myself, I stole it. And do I know any of the other aces in real life? No, I don't. Which is probably a good thing, because they would hurt me and punch me and do nasty things to me if they did. Right. That's a really bad... Oh, my traction control resets itself. Oh, come on, if I'd have known, I would have taken it a bit easier than that on the throttle. Oh, I didn't touch it. Oh, I did. Okay, I did touch it. Someone spam me, someone spam me! Well, this race is fucked. I got tagged on the rear there, and I've got a penalty to serve as well. I've got to take that penalty now, and that's going to cost me. I am faster than these guys in front. You can see that I'm gaining on them. But that's the penalty served. Okay, that guy started up front as well. He had a bad start as well. This. Oh, you son of a bitch. He actually closed off, he couldn't leave a car's width. Right, I had to get rid of him quickly because I don't want him holding me up for the rest of the race. I do want to, I've got to finish this race. I can't just quit. You can see I've pulled a gap on him already. He was slowing me down. Seconds to car in front. I think actually he was a bit fair to me. I think he realised that last corner is my weakness, but so it's 1.9 seconds to the car in front, and I think that's come down. I knew he's having a good lap. He's kept up with me. I'm slowly chipping away at the car in front. slightly gained on the car behind as well. Struggling with that final corner, just to get the car turned in onto that second apex. So, gained a lot. Free from take them. How much did I gain on the brakes there? Lovely. I'm just watching for one of these guys getting shoved off the line. That'll do. Right, slipstream time, hope for the best. Oh, he's got the slipstream with the blue car anyway. Run out of laps. There was a bit of a touch there, but he missed the apex. This guy's going to want revenge, but I'm just going to stay to the inside. We have to let him have it. Well, he made a mistake there. this guy's going very wide in that corner. That's costing him. I want to try and line him up this time. I'm not under pressure from behind this time. Oh, that's ruined it. You're going to zigzag, are you? Alright then, you can do that. Go on. What a noob. I knew he'd do that. He was zigzagging and making his car transfer weight and stuff, and I just saw that was going to happen. And touching each other behind. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch the next car. This is a story of what could have been, because I got taken out on that first lap on the hairpin, and if I hadn't been taken out, I think I would have had a decent result, actually. So I've only got 2 laps and I've got to gain 4 seconds. So all I can hope is that these guys in front cause each other problems. And one of them has. You can see a penalty. You can see 2 penalties. Gap's now down to 2 seconds. Right, I want to keep closing that gap so that when they take the penalty, everyone counts. Tyres are going. There. He made a mistake as well, but I made the same one. It's cost me a little bit. Just a tiny bit too deep. That should have been 1.8 seconds to that car in front. It's not. Really pushing as much as the tyres will now. I don't know where I'm going to get past him if I do. flash my lights at him and hope that I spook the crap out of him. I was giving it everything. 12th isn't where I like to finish in these races, but as a recovery drive, I mean, I got shunted around on the first lap, which wasn't my fault, and that all came from having a bad start. I think I'll have to save the replay video because I think there was some good moves in there. Which one was my best one? I'm quite happy with the one where the guy went wide on turn 1 because I kind of knew he'd do it and I just kept the car on his inside so it's for you. To say that's my worst race over and done with, my least favourite track, 12th, I'll take it. It'd be nice if there were more races left, but there aren't. This is the last race of the night, unfortunately, so I can't really do anything. I'll save the replay. And what I'll do, actually, whilst I'm on the live stream, I think let's check out the replay. Let's just watch it and see what happens. I want to see the replay of me getting spun around. Oh, but first we've got to go through this. Oh, great. I hate this. I wish the game would let you skip this because I've got most of the cars in the game now and I don't care what car I get. In fact, I just don't. See, I've got 5 of those. I've already got 5 of those and none of them are in real life. So I just don't care. Oh, God, it's giving me 2. At least give me the fastest one, please. Give me the Le Mans car. Go on. Go on, go on, go on. Nope, it's giving me a car that I've also got another 5 on. Great. Is it going to do one more? Is it done now? Yep. So let's just go over to the replays and take a look. Actually, I'm on the wrong screen. It's not on there. It's on there. Replays. Reasonably short races these. At it was 17 minutes apparently. It's pretty short for a championship race. They're usually like 40. I would have much rather had 40 minutes of that. Easy to recover. I'm going to have to switch to the PlayStation controller as well because the steering wheel doesn't work on replays. Which is very weird. Well, it doesn't. Oops, I'm back. It doesn't appear to work at all. Oh, don't tell me I have to watch the whole grid go by, please. Come on. This is a very, very annoying way of watching a replay, can't I? It doesn't like fast forward. Well, it will let me fast forward, I think once it started this bit, but, oh god, that's annoying. This is the thing that pisses me off about Gran Turismo, is that the developers basically did half the job and then went home. I can just imagine like their manager saying, oh, I've put a replay mode in, and so some guy at this just clicked a few buttons, put a replay mode in and then gone home. He doesn't really care whether it's good or not. It's just, my manager told me to do it, so I've done it and now I've gone home. This is, look, you can't skip it. Finally done. And now watch what happens and hopefully pause and replay. So yeah, finally 1 minute 51 in. see what happens. So I know I got a bad start. So let's just watch. So I was down in 7th. See, I didn't touch that guy. I did hit that guy repeatedly, but didn't spin him. It was just, there wasn't anywhere else to go. There wasn't really much to do or anywhere to go. There was a bit of door banging down the side. It's just where we didn't know where each other was. Hang on. So then, what happens? There we go. There's the guy in the black car. There's this guy. Or was it this guy? Who cares? Someone spanned me. And then let's go back and just watch it again. There he is. The thing is, when I end up doing that to people, I back out of the throttle. The key here is you don't open up the steering and you get out of the throttle. And then that's obviously me down in 16th with the penalty still to take. You get to see the car a bit here, some of the silly stickers that are on the car. So let's then just go through and see an overtake. So I was down in 17th actually. And this was against Time Machine. So there was a guy who span. And then we just need to fast forward it on because I got Time Machine. I think it was into turn 1 actually, wasn't it? So, this is where we got it. So, it was coming down here, and he had a bit of a lock up, kept it around the outside, cut back in, and then it's just a slipstream down the straight. But what he then did was basically cover me off. So he kept the position, he actually kept the inside line. It was the right thing to do to keep it. Okay, I actually hit him. But from my point of view, that didn't look like quite the move that it looked like there. From my point of view, it was that. It was a bit heavy-handed. I think that was probably my least clean move of the race. That was a bit of a lunge. Because the problem is, so let's play it frame by frame. You see here, hang on, let's just play this frame by frame and I'll show you what he did wrong. So for a start, he did that right. That was exactly what he should have done. So he kept the position there. But the breaking point for this is where that sand starts. And he's just a little bit later. See, his brake lights are on now and he's actually level and past the sand. You want to start braking just before it. So he was just, let's say 10 meters too late. And you see now, he's not actually heading towards the apex. You see there, he's left the apex completely clean, open, which is why I took the move. I saw that apex and I just said, right, I'm having it. And you see there, unfortunately I got on 2 wheels. So if you look here, there we go. And that's why I hit him. You know, I would have actually made it a clean move if it wasn't for getting on the 2 wheels there. And yeah, it bounced and hit him, so it's a bit of a shame. But he did show me an apex and I showed him an overtake. So let's go further on in the race now. So this is where we got the 3 cars battling each other, and I took all 3 of these in the end. I'm quite happy with that. I thought that with these guys battling each other that I would get ganged up on quite easily, but no, they actually left the door open for me more times than they needed to, and I know that the next pass is coming in a moment, so I think we're about to see a mistake. Yes, so there wasn't really a mistake as such, no. Okay, I thought there was a mistake, but there wasn't. But then what we see here now is that this guy in the green car here was just very slow on that apex, and again he's not on the apex, he's a little bit off it, and that's basically because of what's happened down here. So if we just watch this from let's try and watch it from his point of view. So from his point of view here, what's happening is that he's had to brake early because a car is now covering the apex. So you see there, that blue car has stopped him from taking the apex. He's now had to adjust and push. There I go. Bit of a rub, but not a shunt. But now he realises, hang on, I can get this guy back. He's basically weaving a little bit, trying to not tell me which way he's going to go. So I take the inside, cover it up, and then he got a massive snap of oversteer there, and that's what saved me. And then he got all over the grass at the exit. Otherwise, he would have been right on me all the way down this straight and causing me a lot of trouble. I would have to defend from him rather than trying to overtake these guys. And now, so this pass on Gecko, I don't think this is where I pass him, is it? But I saw him there, basically running out of grip. So I pull the car in, and I think this is where I get it into the hairpin down here, don't I? So let's change camera. Yes. So this guy's mistake is that he's left it too late to turn in. So you see there, I should never have been able to get my car into that position. So you see there, he's basically, we didn't actually even touch. He had to just get out of my way. Let's just see it from his point of view. So just to show you what he did wrong here, is that he takes a late apex. You want to take an early apex from that corner. So you see here, he's still not turned in. And then he's kind of come across, and it was just a glancing blow between us. But then I think the next one's my favourite. So let's just keep going. So there was the fight back, wasn't there? There was the fight back from the guy in the blue. And yeah, he got up my inside there, and then I had to let him go. You see I was late on the throttle there, and I just had to let him go. That was me not getting across to the apex properly, but then I drafted him down here, and I knew that he would outbrake himself. So I just brake where I normally do, and you see here I've got the inside now. He's only going to be running that way. He's going straight at this point. You see he's fighting the car there, and boom, I'm alongside him, and the next corner's mine. I gave him just a car's width, and I stopped him from turning left. I wanted to make sure that he couldn't just turn left into that corner. He's now going to try and get a cut back on me, but I'm too wise for that. And he's got a good run here. It's just that I don't think he's got enough on the brakes to get past me, because he doesn't. And someone basically gets past him and gives him quite a nasty knock. So So then how do I get past Gecko? That's the question. Oh yes, this is the one where he was weaving. So what he's done there, this is another mistake. You see he's now gone way over back right again, but he's not actually started to brake at that point. He only brakes like there. So let's just try and show that again. So what he's going to do here, he's going to brake just a tiny bit too late. You see there, we both started braking at the same time, except he's further forwards than I am. Our brakes both came on at the same time, but he was further ahead when his came on, which is going to put him in a world of understeer. And you see there now, he's understeering, whereas I'm keeping it on the road. And then he does something even stupider, which is he tries to block the inside and then come back across under braking. So that is pretty dumb. Let's just show it one more time, maybe from off-board or something like that. So watch this. So he's basically driving with his rear view at this moment. He's basically just trying to block. He realises he's screwed up. He dives across, and the camera's just gone to the wrong camera angle. But if we go here now, you can see that I'm only going to come this way. There's only one person who's going to win that apex, and he actually does tag me slightly there, but I've still got enough grip in the car to make it stick. And at that point, it's just get a good exit and drive away from him. It's a real shame that I didn't catch these three in front, and especially this guy, because I've got a present for this guy. I didn't realise this was the guy that spanned me just as well. I had to take him a lunge at him. But God knows what these guys got into. They obviously give each other a penalty for something. Are we going to see what it is? Ah! Well, that's a very harsh reason to get a penalty, but that is what he got a penalty for. And he got a penalty as well. That's very harsh. It's a shame it was only 1 second, because I would have been overtaking both of them. I was very close to them in that final lap. Watch this. So that final lap. So he's taken his penalty now. Here I am. I was tempted to make the lunge of the century from there, but there was no way that I was going to do it. So yeah, there you go. It's interesting to see people's tyre wear. Oh, what was happening there? What was happening there? Oh my god. Has he just done what I think he's done? Oh, wow. Wow, that is horrible. Wow, and you only got a 2-second penalty for that. You are a jerk. Let's see if anything happened to these guys behind, because this looks spicy as well. Get him, go on. Get him. Lunge it. He didn't lunge. What? 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 No way. What a strange end to the race. But yeah, 12th for me. Could have been better. Right. It's time for me to go. I'm just going to check one more thing out before I go, and that is, what is the next race? So the next race is Manufacturer Series, and oh yes, favourite track, favourite car. Get in there. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah, so we're in GT3 cars and we're at Fuji. Watch me fly on that one. That is one of my best tracks and I absolutely love Fuji. So can't wait till Saturday. I'll see you in that one. Thanks for joining. Share, like the video. You know, the more likes I get, the more wholesome and good you feel about your life, and the harder you click the button, the better you feel about your life. That may be a lie, but there's only one way to find out. So yeah, I'll see you all on Saturday, all 2 of you. Thanks for joining. Peace out.